Simon Lee loves the freedom and poetry that Impressionism affords. He investigates the structure behind the paint strokes and is building a toolbox out of dreams. So, take a listen. Hi Simon, thanks so much for your time here. I'll just jump straight into the questions. Where did your interest in Impressionism come from? What is it you like about this style? How did you get the idea to combine Impressionism and painting and Blender?
Okay, don't laugh at me. But I first started working with Impressionism because, well, it's kind of easy to reproduce. And it looks good, fast. You don't need super advanced Blender skills to mimic the look of a beautiful 3D oil painting. Plus, every time I visit an art exhibition, I always wonder, what would the back of an oil painting look like if I walked around it? That little curiosity turned into a bunch of playful experiments, and through those repeated imitations, I genuinely started to love Impressionism, and it became a style I naturally carry into my later works. I really enjoy that sense of freedom and poetic feeling, like I'm painting a memory, not just recreating a photo.
Your Rose by the Window piece was the last piece uploaded to your YouTube. Can you tell us about the inspiration and process for this?
My inspiration is pretty straightforward. It's the original Impressionist paintings. I often find myself scrolling through high-res masterpieces on Google Arts and Culture, zooming in way too far. When you get close enough, you start to see the structure behind the brushstrokes. That's where it gets fun. I love deconstructing those details and thinking, can I rebuild this with Blender's geometry nodes? Can maths recreate emotion? That led me down a rabbit hole of making all sorts of strange generators, like a cypress tree generator, a terrain generator, a Van Gogh roof generator, even a wheat field generator. It's kind of like building a toolbox out of dreams.
Will you make any more Blender oil paintings like this one?
Absolutely. And not just with Blender. This whole idea of animated oil paintings has become an ongoing series for me. Over the past few months, I've been diving into AI-style transfer techniques to see how I can bring oil painting textures into motion. It's still experimental, but I'm really excited about where it's going. I don't want to be limited by tools. I care more about feeling, whether it's Blender, AI, or something new in the future. I just want to keep exploring how to make paintings move, breathe, and tell stories.
What work do you want to be making in the future?
I want to bring Impressionist paintings to life, literally. I hope one day all those brushstrokes can move, flow, and shimmer like light. I also dream of painting my own city, Shanghai, in Impressionist style. There's something magical about seeing your daily surroundings through a poetic lens. And honestly, I'm curious too. Can these painterly scenes step into real space? Could they become walkable VR environments, or maybe immersive light installations? I don't have a clear answer yet, but I think that's the fun part. That said, if you have an idea, don't wait too long. Otherwise, all you're left with is regret. I say that because I saw my friend Andrei Zakazayanov's recreation of Van Gogh's paintings last year. I actually stopped updating my own Blender version. He nailed it.
And can you tell us the story about your recent work with this gallery in Tokyo?
So the whole thing actually started with CCS, Comfy UI Community Summit. They invited me and another artist, Ring Hyacinth, to show our work at an exhibition in Tokyo, which just happened to be held at Somsok Gallery. One of the coolest parts was that they let us display our work on a giant screen right in the middle of Harajuku. I submitted a mix of animated oil painting experiments, some made with Blender, some with AI, and some combining both. And honestly, it was one of the happiest moments of my creative life. Seeing something I made up that big, in that kind of public space, it really felt like a dream.
Most important of all, how and where can people support you?
First of all, I'm always grateful for any kind of support. Honestly, even a kind comment means a lot to me. You can find me on X, Twitter, here, on Instagram, and on Weibo. I regularly post new works, behind the scenes clips, and sometimes even free resources. All project files I upload to Gumroad are completely free and open for commercial use. No strings attached. If you like them, that's already the best kind of support. What makes me even happier is seeing how other people use those files in their own creations. So if you ever remix or build something new from them, please tag me. I'd love to see it. If you're someone who's curious, who wants to try making art with strange tools and new styles, do it. Don't wait until you feel ready. I didn't. I just started with what I had and followed the fun. Art isn't all about being perfect. It's about playing, discovering, and sharing. So go ahead, build your own little world, and don't be afraid to make it dreamy.